What's up, everybody? All the Rage here. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3 and my series 5 Rounds to Glory. So, I'm just hanging out here with Homegirl, the Firekeeper, just chilling like a villain. So, with the release of the Ashes of Ariandel DLC, I personally have completed that DLC. Sammy and I will be bringing you Henri and Horace do Ariandel very soon. That is something that's in the works, so we will have that upcoming to the channel. But as this is a 5 Rounds to Glory video, I figured I would showcase the arena functionality that the DLC brought. So with the DLC, there is a boss in the DLC that if you defeat it, you acquire like Ashes of a Champion or something like that. The exact name of it eludes me at the moment, but once you acquire that item by defeating said boss, you can bring those ashes right over here to the Firelink bonfire, and if you do rest at it, you will have the option to burn said ashes. Once you burn those ashes, you will get this option right here from the Firelink bonfire, Undead Match. So I'll just showcase that real quick. So basically, this is where you queue up for PvP through the quote-unquote arena. And you have a couple of different options here. You have Duel, which everybody knows what that is. It's pretty self-explanatory. The way the game explains it is one-on-one, fight till one has fallen. Use of Estus Flask is forbidden. Use of Ashen Estus Flask is limited. By forbidden, it means that you literally can't use it. When you go into an arena match, you do have your Estus Flasks, but it's grayed out and you cannot use it. Ashen Estus Flasks, I don't use them particularly myself, but I would imagine that it's probably limited to one, because that's what some of the group battles entail, is that you have limited use of your regular Estus Flask, and by that they give you one. So that's the duel functionality. Then you have two-player brawl. Every man for himself, compete for the most kills within the time limit. Use of Estus Flask and Ashen Estus Flask is limited, so you probably get one of each. Then you have 4-player brawl, just basically the same thing, except more players. And then 6-player brawl. Then you have brawl group. So you can either join a 4 or 6-player brawl. It's kind of like different playlists, I guess you could say, for these. Then you have 2 versus 2, so you get a team of 2 versus a team of 2. Combatants are divided into 2 teams, compete for the most kills within the time limit, and then use of Estus Flask and Ashen Estus Flask is limited. I played this the other night with Sammy, or at least the 3v3 version of it, which there is as well. And it basically gives you one of each. But every time I believe your team fells an enemy, I think it replenishes after a little while. So there is that. And then you have co-op, I can't speak today. Co-op match group. But yeah, those are the options for the arena. As you can see, I can't scroll to the actual arena function because there is only one map for you to play on, the Kiln and Flame. So it's basically just the environment that you battle in. And I believe I did read that with the second DLC that comes out for this game, they're going to add more arenas to this. So that'll be pretty cool, because it gets a little bit stale, fighting in the same map all the time. But it's not something I can really complain about. Fighting is what really matters, and what makes it fun. So, and then obviously the password matchmaking. You can set a password with your buddies and pair up with them. So I started off playing the 3v3 last night with Sammy because we couldn't seem to get any 2v2s in, and the co-op thing wasn't working as intended. So we jumped into some 3v3, and it is pretty fun, I will have to admit. It gets fucking chaotic as hell when you have 3 people on one team and 3 on the other. So, you know, you constantly have to watch your back. You know, if you're chasing somebody down, you know, someone else could be chasing you down from behind. It does get very chaotic, but it is pretty fun. You know, and from what I saw, for the most part, you know, you had pretty decent people in these playlists. As far as the duel playlist, I found, me personally anyway, that this is where all the douchebags like to pussyfoot around. So I was playing some duel last night as well, and you know, there was just like just nonsense, like people using builds that you wouldn't even think would actually work. I believe I had this one guy. He had a sword in one hand and a crossbow in his other hand, and he would just like free walk around, not even locked onto me, and just run around in circles. And then if I got close to him, he would manually aim his crossbow at the floor and spin around in circles on the floor. And then if I got close to him, he would shoot a crossbow bolt into the ground, and for some reason that would stagger me if I was anywhere near him, and then he would just follow up with, like, you know, a huge magic attack that would melt, like, more than half of my health bar. So, you know, there was that. I'm not going to go into huge detail about it, but the dueling seems to be where, like, the douchebags like to hang out, at least from my personal experience. But this is 5 rounds to glory. I do like to duel. I prefer to go to Pontiff Sullivan and duel after I've done this the other night, but I wanted to showcase it to you guys a little bit. So this episode I will be dueling in the arena. So without further ado, let's queue up for a duel. See how we do. Let's see who we get. Is it the same guy? No. Alright, each match is timed. Saber of Londor. It's pretty neat. Oh, yep, we got guard broken. That's another habit that I need to break, for sure. I need to, honestly, I should probably just stop using a shield, to be completely honest with you. I should just, honestly, two-hand my weapon. Okay, I don't know how that worked. Okay. I mean, the riposte that guy got on me was legit. Like, I foolishly raised my shield when I shouldn't have and got guard broken. But that that backstab seemed like absolute fucking horseshit. Anyways, so not a great start to this 5 rounds to glory. So we're 0-1 because we got hit with a bullshit backstab. Can rectify that right here. And put a little fire on your weapon. Alright. What do we got? Something, I can't read that. I can't read that nonsense. He's red, his text is red. This guy's lagging a bit now. Where you going, buddy? Okay, you're just gonna use a fucking thrusting weapon. Where you are. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one too. Oh, we got him. We got him with the weapon art. I bow to you, friend. So let's hop right back in. I mean, the nice thing about this is that you can just go enter match, and it just throws you right into a match. Like, it's, you know, you can get rapid fire duels using this function. The only thing is, you know, you can't really kind of screen who you're getting. So, you know, you could get... I mean, so far I've gotten not terrible matches. Just poise through your shiz. Blah! Bye-bye. I bow to you, sir. Also, a thing I do like about it, I mean, obviously, as you can see, it's, you know, it says you win, and then it says greatest combatant Balrath. Obviously, I'm the greatest combatant if I if I won a duel. But it does have that in the like the group battles, like the 2v2, 3v3, stuff like that. It does have a like kind of like a leaderboard kind of thing, I guess you could say. You know, where it'll say, oh, the greatest combatant in this match was Balrath, and it probably takes that from your kill-death ratio. So, that is a nice function as well. So that's match number 3. We're 2-1. Let's hop right back in. Hi there! Hello, sir. Let's rock and roll. B-ball. That should have damaged the guy, honestly. Oh boy. Ooh, that was a fucking hit and a half right there. Hit the guy for 700. Well, we certainly have come back in this fight. Oh man. Farron greatsword weapon art is tricky. It is a tricksy weapon art. Well, at least me and this guy are pretty evenly matched. And we got it! With the back roll into the R1. I bow to you, sir! We're 3-1. So, we're going to move on to the last round of 5 rounds to glory! Hopefully we can pull out the W. Oh, we got a Havel cosplay. Hello! Hi there! Let's fucking rock and roll, bro. Poise is alive. I like this. I like this. Yeah, this guy's gonna fucking beat me for sure. Yep. Poise is certainly alive. You are correct, sir. Yeah, you're gonna be a douchebag and point at the ground? Yeah, that is where I died. You're correct. So, that is 5 rounds to glory. Our record in that episode was 3-2. We lost our first and our last match. We won the 3 in the middle, so at least we went positive. You know, could have been worse. I was actually pleasantly surprised with the pairings that I was getting there. Because last night when I was playing the dueling, I was just getting douchebag after douchebag. But, you know, it wasn't too bad this time, so that about wraps it up, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs up the video. It really does help out a lot. Leave me some comments in the comment section below of what you thought of this episode of 5 Rounds to Glory. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, All the Rage Gamer, please crush that subscribe button. I really, really do appreciate it, guys. But, now let's go hang out next to Homegirl. And, we'll say bye-bye for now!